All right, today we're going to set up an A-frame ladder. So in this instance, we're going to use two different size ladders. We have a 24-foot extension ladder and a 28-foot extension ladder. Now, because of the size differences, the 24-foot ladder is going to be extended all the way. Dogs are locked. The 28-foot ladder is not going to be extended all the way. It's going to be extended about 7 clicks up or 9 rungs up from the bottom. Now, whenever you do lock these off with the halyard, you're going to want to tie a clove hitch and marry the bed section and the fly section together so none of it moves whenever you're moving the A-frame ladder up. Now, the position of the feet is going to be centered over your entry point, which is going to be right here. And it's also going to be centered where our anchor is going to be. All right. So to connect these two ladders together at the top, what you're going to do is you're going to find the center of the rope, half-inch rope. You're going to do a girth hitch in the middle of the top rung. You're going to do 2 clove hitches on either side, and one side of the rope is going to go towards one anchor, and then one side of the other is going to go towards the opposite anchor.
All right, guys, so this is our second view in the air of our ladders and how we have them attached using our half-inch rope. We have our girth hitch, our 2 clove hitches, and then on either side, they go down to an anchor, a 3-to-1 Z-rig using our MPD. You'll see that on our other attachment point as well. And if we come back up to the ladders here, we have our 2 ladders joined together in the second spot, this being the first spot up top. The second spot is going to be just above the next rung down. You have anchor straps starting from the outside, wrapping around your beams, going to the inside. We're going to make sure we capture this rung. All right. Same thing on this side. We start on the outside, wrap around to the inside, capturing this rung. Come down with both anchor straps. If you see here, we have 2 carabiners opposing each other. Each carabiner is going through all 4 ends of the anchor straps. Then we come to our 2 anchor plates. So we have 2 anchor plates here. I'm trying to split them for you guys, get a clear view. So we have 2 anchor plates. All right. Next step down, we have the top of our 4-to-1 change of direction. If you look at the back side, we have our gibs. This is going to be our progress capture on this line. To release our gibs from this elevated position, we have 550 cord. It is going to be girth hitched around the gibs, back over the carabiner, and back down. When you apply tension to that, it keeps the gibs open and allows rope to pass through. If you take tension off of that, the gibs will close. So at any point we need to lower, we apply tension, which we can do from the ground. This is long enough to reach the ground. Our next thing up top, our other carabiner, this is our high point change of direction for our belay. Single shift pulley on a carabiner, back up to our anchor plate. That's it for the top. All right, guys, that brings us to our second change of direction on our belay. So we're going to come opposite of wherever our anchor is for our belay to bring the tension inside the A-frame. We have to have that change of direction inside this A-frame, otherwise when we load the system, if we want to transition to the belay, if this is not inside the A-frame, we can wind up toppling the A-frame to one side or the other. So that's the reason we use the change of direction right here. We've come down from that upper change of direction to this one right here, anchor strap. All right, around the ladder, incorporating the beams. All right, with the majority of the weight on the beams, not on the rungs. We bring it through right underneath the rung because when it gets loaded, it is going to want to pull up. All right, so that rung is going to be used to trap your anchor strap, and we'll follow it over to our anchor. So we have our bomb-proof anchor, carabiner, and we're using an MPD for a belay device. If we go to the bottom of our ladders, we secure our ladders to each other. 2 pieces of webbing, whatever length you need to reach from one side to the other. It depends on the angle of your ladders. Clove hitched to the beam. Same thing on that one, clove hitched to the beam. We always try to avoid the rungs. Beams are going to be your strongest part. We come back over here to our system. We have the bottom of our 4-to-1 change of direction. You can see our 550 cord that we use. If we apply tension to that, that'll allow us that to go down.